Hello there, this is Medimarx, and this is a demo review of a ETF2L soldier player, Twiggy, I believe. This may actually be a lobby, but I was given like a pack of demos and told to watch the Gully Wash demos in the pack. And this was the only one that worked for me. There was a strange voodoo curse on all of the other demos that caused them not to play for me for some reason. So my apologies if this is a lobby or some pug randomly that you recorded and not your team. Also, on the evening I decided to record this, a friend of mine, Smooth, was in the mumble and he wanted to join in, so I did, because he was captain of one of the better open teams several seasons ago, and had a pretty good grasp overall, I would say, of the game in general, and several seasons of experience as well. So he joins in. I will forewarn you that our language gets a little coarse at times, so if you're not into the swearing, then, well, you know, such is life. But anyhow, we'll get started. So I'll probably start watching the rollout here.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch where the roamer goes.
The demo man hit the top of the balcony thing.
Wars. Exceptionals. So we're gonna go on the right. There's a bomb. One bomb, a really deep bomb from the soldier.
That was a good dive.
They're already they win. They should win.
Yeah, this should be easy right now. They're probably got complete control of the oh god, that was unfortunate. Demo came in and hit both of his pipes like that. That's just kind of unlucky, but they really need to kill the scout now before they start getting their spawns. Alright.
Yeah, so they're gonna get this cap and they need to have more people go up. They had 3 people sit back on mid.
Yeah.
And now they've got one guy on second here that should be dead.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna last there.
Well, it looks like they're gonna give it up. But yeah, they should have pushed him.
Kind of strange. They could have killed that guy by just taking him out, but because they didn't even have heals up there yet. But they got away with it, so they have second now.
Yeah, so Uber's even now, so they're gonna have to do something stupid. Well, you lose the scout, so you're set.
yeah. Bring him back as heavy, push through water, end the game. I mean, that's just as simple as it can be. They do have the pyro though, so that could fuck them up.
Yeah, or you could run a sniper or something like that if you wanted to. Just whatever you're used to doing. I'm gonna watch this lobby situation. They really ought to have whichever
scout.
They're
running a spy right now, and there's a soldier on them right now. What the hell is that guy doing? Oh, that should be an easy kill.
Yeah, well, and they lose somebody.
Well, this is kind of awkward.
Yeah, now they got the pyro died. So yeah, that was really weird.
Okay, this is really weird. And now they got the spy. He's like trying to. I guess he's gonna try to cap, but it's like at this situation, you kind of wish you didn't have the spy. Oh, blue got popped apparently.
Yeah, they popped in,
so they
response.
Both
and that pocket should have died to that scout.
Okay, well,
a scout on the point. Yeah, I don't know what the spy is doing or where he is. Oh, he's hiding in sneaky.
Oh wait, no, that was a scout that got on the cap. Oh,
yeah. Oh, he missed the stab. So that wasn't that bad of an idea.
Well, that was unlucky because the guy turned around like just for no reason when he tried to stab, so he just got unlucky with that one. I hate that shit.
Yeah, and now they got. So the problem they're having right now with holding lobby is sort of endemic of a bad lobby hold. So I'll go over that a little bit while we're gonna wait for a bit. Well, actually, the push should come, but maybe they won't do it. Yeah, because it's too close. They don't know.
They're trying to decide where to go right now. It looks like, but they don't really know. And they're gonna group up here and try to go for water, maybe. I don't like pushing right into that choke. It's always bad, no matter what. I feel like water is the best option if you're gonna push in Uber v Uber.
Yep. See, and no scout is covering lower, but I guess they clean him up.
Some guy got cocky and tried to peek and ended up dying because of it. Now they got their soldiers in here. That was a little premature. I think the roamer should have waited before they.
Yeah. If anything there, he should pretty much be the last guy in. Just let the Uber do the work. That's the easy mode.
Well, just at least just get it to where the team isn't looking at you when you dive in. And that's the main thing, because if they're going to be looking at the Uber combo on the point, I mean, what good is that going to do them? Like, I find one of my favorite things to do on this map is to get everybody to look at the point, and then the rest of your team comes in. Like, you distract them with the people that are on the point.
Okay, gonna go left this time. There's already a scout down, so that's great.
Their demo's pretty safe. He's gonna push up right now. He's gonna do some pretty... I don't like those stickies, though. He needs to be a little bit more aggressive with those.
Yeah, they need to start... They have a man advantage. They should all push across.
That's the
there they
closer
go.
right there with the jump.
And they also overstack that point, really. They need to... Their combo needs to have more of an emphasis on not being part of capping points and
there's some good
moving
stickies
forward.
right there on that medic. He forces them out right there. Oh, they need to save this demo right here. Oh. Yeah. Well,
They
that's
tried.
Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, they tried. He was just a little bit out of range, but... I see the scout going for the medic here. It would have been a good play if he got him, but he ended up not, and now it's just kind of a disaster for both teams, and they're just kind of losing people all over the place.
Soldier almost made it out. Yeah, in that situation, you can try to save the demo, but I would have probably just dropped him and kept the Uber. Because you're gonna cap that point regardless.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't really matter. And you would still have your Uber, so if they did try to push second, you would just kill them. Because they'd popped so early. You didn't really need to do anything
so the
there.
combo's in a weird position right now. Yeah, they're doing their... Oh, God. Alright, well, that was a good kill. Yeah, that's a bad spot where they were before, like, sitting over there, because it's like, you're just kind of being indecisive. You just either have to go or get the fuck out, because something like that can happen where a scout will just randomly get behind you.
Yeah, you gotta go or leave. There's no in between. You're just gonna get people killed.
So, good rocket on the demo. Oh, that was a nice flash, saved him though.
Yeah, and now they're 2 down, so we're in the pain zone where they're probably gonna lose mid.
Yeah, these scouts really need to get back. This guy doesn't have a buff. And watch the yeah, these guys on the flank might get run over.
They need to leave. The medic needs to have been gone long ago. If the blue team was a little bit snappier, the demo takes the pipe, but the blue team should have just pushed in there and ruined everything.
I feel like if the flank guys on blue went through, they could have just crushed those scouts there. 'Cause both those guys were sitting with no buffs. And, I mean, it's just, when you don't have a buff as a scout, you're meat. You're not even a player.
Yeah, pretty much. Although you're the best class in the game.
Yeah. They're doing a slow push in right now. Oh, the medic got bounced. Wow. That was really fortunate. And that was a good rocket, too.
Yeah, a little air shot.
Yeah.
Somebody needs... Anyone with health needs to go stop this demo.
Right now. What the hell is their demo doing? he's like sitting in the fucking pit with like 20 health. I guess he's leaving. Alright.
So, we got full Uber. This should be an easy done deal. Really, really early pop, though.
Yeah, and they're kind of flashing a lot.
Yeah. Well, there needed to be 3 people come through with the Uber, but I think they're still going to be okay.
They should be. They'll still get it, I think. As long as they can kill this soldier. It's really weak.
There he goes.
Okay, they got it. Yeah, that was a little sloppy on the last push, but... Yeah, sometimes you just need to take a little bit more time, like you know you have the advantage, but, get everybody fully healed first. And if you know there's a pyro, then take the scout through. But,
yeah, in that case,
out.
I would take the scout through first every time, just because you know there's going to be a heavy or a pyro if the team's trying. So we're going to go left again, it looks like, yeah. And
some decent spam.
They lose the scout again really early. They're another player down so this mid is over now.
Yeah,
and what needs to happen is all of these players are standing on or near the point. They need to be leaving.
Yeah.
They need the medic, the demo. Everybody should be gone. They should be on second already. And so this is really, really slow right now.
It's like, it should have been the opposite of happened, because what happened was the medic started going back for players that were hurt, when the players that are hurt should just go to them towards second.
Yeah, should go to run past the medic on the way to second. Because there's nothing to contest you there.
Yeah, like, the other team, like, if they would try to get sneaky, they could have, I was just about to say, they could have had a sneaky trap somewhere, and it gave them time to set up a trap that ended up killing one of their scouts. And now there's a soldier running around in the back lines.
Yeah, the lobby hold needs... The way I like to run the lobby hold, since we're now Uber v Uber, is I like to just have the roamer watch Riverside by himself, and then you have your scouts check around below, and then the pocket and demo watch the launchpad door and the shutter door. That way every door is blocked, because you're letting people in that don't need to be in, and now you've got this funky back cap.
Yeah,
which you could push now. That
was kind of a dumb decision, honestly. But it's like, it kind of feels like every time they get these dumb things that the other team does, they kind of have like not stupid, but like a weird off class. Like now they have a sniper, and it's like kind of hard to push with that, but they're going in anyways, and they should be able to take this. Their soldier is doing decent. He just needs to peek back up on the point now.
Yeah, there's scouts on it now. Yeah. Now, the Uber needed to focus not on getting on the point. The Uber needed to, like, kill people or pop their Uber. You can't just run to the point. You do get you're actually not doing too bad here, but this roamer here, I think, shouldn't have the health to finish these fights, yeah.
Well, I don't know, like, they kind of got underwater. In the pocket, he had decent health. He was, like, overbuffed. He had, like, 260. And he could have just stayed on the point and just shot at the people that were coming down on it, but instead he kind of, like, stayed all the way under, and then they just peeked under there and killed him, because they knew he was there. So, it was a little bit of a misplay, but... And they're coming back in the lobby right now. They're probably going to kill these guys easy.
Yeah,
the blue team had no right to push out there.
I would go ahead and go. They're 2 down. It's the misery zone.
Ooh.
Just the spawn times are such there that you can't really afford to buff that soldier. You just need to call help over and go. But yeah, now you're all dead.
They're just losing everybody. The sticky trap damaged their pocket to basically red health and killed one of their scouts with the same trap. So he must have had stickies all over the place. And they kind of just lost people. Like, this is another thing where you just gotta get everybody healed before you push. You can't try to push when everybody has to be buffed.
You have to stop this point.
Yeah.
There we go. It's unfortunate that scout died. That didn't need to happen. The scout doesn't need to be the guy stopping the point. Wow, that was a good pipe.
Yeah, I got some good frags there.
So, this should be easy. It's just 2 soldiers here. The demo's gonna launch himself at the point. Oh, well, he found him.
Yeah.
And that's gonna maybe be... No. Yeah, there we go. So there's 3 rounds.
Yeah, not too bad so far.
Yeah, the main problem is, like, the lobby holds really sloppy. And that begets bad last pushes, and then they're really slow coming off of their mid wins.
Yeah. I also feel like their demo gets a little locked out on mid sometimes. Like right now, he just gets pushed. That's what's happening to him every round.
A scout needs to be there a lot faster.
Blue ends up losing in their demo for it.
No one came to help him.
Yeah,
so.
He was just by himself. He just like rushed the red demo and killed him by himself. That was kind of weird. But the dive comes and they defended decently. They're gonna outfrag the scouts.
Yeah. So now. Oh, there's the scout on the point. Yeah, you're in the disaster zone now.
This is...
The soldier's gonna have a really hard time.
This is not good.
There, so he kills him. The problem is, though, he needs to just be putting time on the point. Like, that's... Either leave or start putting time on the point.
If I were him right now, I'd be trying to do something gay. I'd be looking for somebody to kill because I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that point. But, you know, it looks like the red team got up faster than the blue, so... I don't know. They're not working.
Yeah, they died. Well, their demo died first, so
yeah,
they had that in their favor. But the Uber advantage is going to be a problem. So the objective here is you get the force without losing anybody if you can, and then if you have to sack somebody, you do.
See, I don't like this right now. Their demo is like, yeah, he killed that guy, but that was like kind of weird. And now he's on the ground. Oh, they're going to get caught out really bad here. Or they're just gonna outfrag him, and the medic's gonna drop everybody.
Like, yeah, the med dropped the whole team.
That was very questionable. I felt like Blue could have absolutely Dunkin' Donuts their whole career there, but it ended up not happening. And then he gets caught? Oh, God. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's a disaster.
Yeah, Yeah, they are. Oh god, are they able? They're gonna be able to. Yeah, they found off the 2 scouts, so good DM there.
Yeah, and they need to go to. Well, oh, never mind. The party to last will be delayed for a little bit. Like this is another.
Honestly, I just feel like fuck it. Just go at this point. Like it doesn't matter. You lose one guy. Oh.
No,
Well,
they can't. Now they're totally
now
screwed.
screwed.
There's no
They didn't
reason
wait.
not to slow it down and bring some people with you.
Yeah, you can't just balls to the wall it. Like, I would have still went there even with the 1 down, but like I said, you gotta group up first before you do that and make sure everybody's healed. Because you would have just won with the Uber, and like 5v6 with no Uber versus Uber, you're still gonna win. I mean, clearly they have the DM for that, you know, so.
Yep. And now we've got the heavy
And now we
mid
got the
defense.
classic strat. Oh my god, this warms the cockles of my heart. We got the heavy mid goalie wash. It's impossible to push into. There's nothing you can do against this. If you run a heavy mid on goalie wash, you are gay and you are guaranteed to win. It's how I've won every single game I've ever played.
And
the other team just
kill...
lost their demo to
Yeah, their
Trap
demo was
or...
peaking. Yeah, he was peaking choke and died.
Oh no, this
and
is
then they get
disastrous
forced
for
on
Blue.
second.
This is a disaster. Well, they do get 2 kills, but it's kind of like, and they have a sniper. Oh, this is disaster territory.
Here comes the heavy.
Yeah, here comes the wall, the brick wall. Oh,
the
I like
demo
that jump.
jumps
I
in
like
and
that
poops
jump.
on the whole team.
Oh yeah. See, that's
That
manly.
was good.
I love some shit like that. Hit that air pipe. Oh.
Oh no!
Disaster!
All the good just went right out the
Right
window.
out the window, yeah, with 1 bomb.
We still have the 300 health fat man on top of the point though,
Which
so
is
that's. He
invulnerable.
failed to jump this across.
His slow, lumbering, fat ass couldn't make it across the point. Oh, this guy's gonna get fucking raped.
Yeah, there he goes. So, and
look at his demo.
Oh no, demo should die.
Yeah.
He gave himself up there. You can't. It's good to be aggressive, but you can't be that aggressive when there's no one to help.
Yeah, you gotta have a clear advantage before you do something like that. Like if a team's backing up and you're a demo man, jumping into them is not only unexpected, but it's extremely effective. But if you jump as a demo man by yourself against more than 1 person, you're dead. Like, if that person's even remotely good, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah. And it looks like they're still managing to bleed players, but we gotta keep this heavy situation.
Well, they have a sniper, and they ended up losing a scout here. It's not gonna matter too much.
Are we gonna get to see the double util, you think?
Oh god. What is? I don't like this. Now the heavy's gonna die here, just straight up, unless the scout is worthless. Okay, well, he kills the scout and then gets blasted by a rocket. None of this really translates into anything whatsoever. This guy's going spy.
Yeah, we got a spy. He's gonna.
What is that scout doing there?
him.
That's bad lobby coverage right there. That scout is just running around in the bottom of your lobby. That shit like that can't happen. You need to have stickies or something watching that down there.
I like
like
to
that.
have a scout there.
Yeah, like this guy's causing all kinds of chaos right now, and they can't do anything for their spy, and he's just running all around. He's just gonna keep doing that. Oh,
He got
does
the
get the
stab.
med. He does get the med though, so that's good
And
for
then
them.
and then some other people die too. So they
Yeah.
lose their scout. I don't understand really why, but it shouldn't make a big difference. Yeah, so there's a 4-0.
Huh? I want to look at this demo on the mid again because he's been getting shut out like a lot. Like not like the first one is the first mid that he like legitimately died, but like pretty much every mid he's been stuck in the corner. So I want to see if he like runs out this time. Yeah, it looks like he does. No, but he backs up again and he's backing up
Yeah,
right
you
to
can't.
the stick.
You also can't back up into
He's
choke
dead.
as the
He's
demo.
dead. Yeah, you have to walk.
You got to
forward
back
there.
up into this area here, and because the med's gonna be there to you eventually. So the mid on the whole isn't that bad though right now.
You just gotta walk forward and rely on your scouts and your soldiers to save you. Honestly, like there's, I don't know. It's just you can't play defensive as demo. I feel like on this sort of map, coming out of that choke at least. Like if you're coming from the bottom, then I don't know, maybe, but
Yeah, I mean you can either back up or you can go into him and hope your scouts are there and start yelling that you need help.
yeah.
That's
Well, by
that's
that
the
time,
best thing
your
you can
team
do.
should be diving either to your side or their side, and no matter what, that should take pressure off you.
So we're in a situation now. The med got spawn camped. So
okay.
That's
All right.
they knew that scout was back there, so you've got to have somebody come back for your med, and he can't open the door until someone says, "I'm outside the door," basically.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Which
it's
is
just
like,
too risky.
you forfeit mid at this point. Like, if you know a scout spawn camping you, you can't really afford to hold it, because you're just going to start bleeding people all over the place.
Yeah, and now they forfeited second as well.
Yeah.
Unless they kill this medic, second is a sure thing.
They should not be standing here right now. They need to get all the way back to last. Like, don't even put stickies there. Just get the fuck out. They all have like 20 health. You never know if a crazy soldier is going to dive in and just randomly kill your med.
Yeah, this isn't... well, they did get some spawns, but I don't know that it's like this. The blue team needs to be pressing a little bit more in that second.
They're kind of sitting in the choke. I feel like blue should have been through here, hours ago.
Oh, and then they lose a guy from timeout. I think that might be near the end of the demo. I don't know, though. So, this should give us a chance to at least look at their defense, I suppose. I do like that they're playing kind of balled up here. Med's really hurt, but he's got the Uber. So here, they're pushing through all in the same choke. You need to take your Uber into them and get everyone out. So the mistake, too many people are involved in Red's Uber right now.
Yeah. You need to dive that too, I feel like. I feel like it's kind of awkward how they just walked up to him. Like, the dive on a choke like that really separates a team. And maybe not the pocket has to do that, but I feel like somebody should dive and try to separate the people that are coming in that aren't Ubered.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing there would be just pop Uber on your pocket as soon as you get it and jump him into them, get their Uber out, and everyone else runs away. Yeah. And then their players are all scattered and stuck in choke and separated from each other, and you push back into them with buffs. Like, well, you'd have crit steals coming into it anyways. So, now we're back to normal-ish.
6v6.
Yeah. They've got...
Alright, this is disaster territory. Get out of here. That soldier got launched in oblivion.
They did get a scout, but yeah.
It's a 1-for-1 trade, and that's not good when the enemy team's coming in the last. Honestly, scouts don't matter on Gully Wash last. Soldiers matter, so... But they're being pretty ballsy here trying to push this. I kind of like this.
The soldier got skyboxed.
Yeah.
So, and now there's a scout. Yeah,
they killed their med.
So, they get the med. That scout up top there did a really good job of chasing
what is the
people.
Sniper there? Oh, God. I just don't like the sniper picks at all. These are just, like, just crushing on the blue team in these fights sometimes.
And now they're pushing choke with a bunch of people. This isn't a bad idea to stack, just because of forward spawn. So yeah, there they go. You get second for free now.
The pocket did a good job there because he checked under to see if there were any shenanigans, because he knows that scout's been, running amok this whole game. So these are just this pocket does a really good job. He's checking around. He's making sure no one's hiding. Those are just instant habits that you need to have to be a good pocket. His med does get dive though.
You need a scout with your med there.
Yeah, that wasn't really his fault, because he had to hit the air shot, and that's so unreliable. He needed a scout with him, or the demo, or somebody. Like, the Roamer just landed some good rockets on him. There's not much you can do. He did everything he could there. It was kind of unlucky, but they're gonna get the cap.
Yeah, so
scouts, scouts.
So there you have it. My camera work was awful. But
I literally was panning through 1 million people a second.
Yeah, so my camera work was bad, but yeah, so that was Smooth and Oris at the start.
Swag.
Delicious.
So what are your appraisals, Smooth?
I mean, it was not bad. Their pocket's smart. He knows what he's doing. The demo's a crazy player. I like his style. I like what he tries to do, but I feel like sometimes he needs to tame it down a little bit more. And just pick the smarter battles that he knows that he can win. Because, like, the times where he would, jump into second by himself, like, I love that kind of shit, but you're gonna die. I mean, you're not gonna survive that. Their scouts did pretty well, pretty decent DM, but I would watch for me personally. I'm not a fan of the spy off class, but hey, do it whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. If you can get it to work, and since it's just a scrim, it's not bad to have that, because occasionally you're just gonna get blocked on last pushes and won't know what to do.
Yeah, that didn't really happen that game. That was just kind of weird. Like, they did have like a bunch of awkward moments in lobby, but they never really like stayed there very long.
Yeah, the other team tried to do a lot of really aggressive stuff to them, and so
the other team wasn't fast enough, I feel, with anything. They were just like, I feel like they lacked communication was their main problem. Is there were so many times where they had the upper hand and they just let it go due to not being able to push, or they'll just randomly lose their medic to something stupid. Like, I don't know, it's just like a bunch of random shit happened to them that whole game.
Yeah, and I liked that they were trying to prod when they saw bad defenses, but they committed way too much to poking around, because you'd get like one guy would poke in and die, which isn't really, you shouldn't do, like poking in saying haha I see you there and taking some shots and then leave if you don't see a clear opening.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for red on that map is to, when you're holding mid, make sure your scouts are buffed on the flank on the bottom. Like, you know, tell them to come up and jump to you or something like that, because if your flank isn't buffed on that map, you will be surprised if a soldier and his fucking crew shows up, how fast they can kill your scouts over there. Like, because if one rocket bounces them, that's it, they're dead. So, you gotta be cautious of getting everybody buffed before you do anything. And, you know, it's not like you have to take 10 minutes to make sure everybody is full buff. Just make sure everybody is on good enough health to the point where they won't die in one rocket.
Yep. The way I like to manage it is you have everybody get buffed, then you start building, and then once you get to like 70, 75, then you just start rotating the medic around, unless you're going to push as soon as you get it. Because that'll, like, you go to, instead of like having the flank come up, you just bring the medic down to the flank with the pocket or something and like try to push while you're there. And then if that doesn't work, you just bring the medic back up to the normal spot. Scouts still have their buff and so on.
Yeah, another thing that was weird too is there weren't any rollouts where the demo went bottom. He went choke every single mid. And the other team was wise to it by like the second or third time and just like blocked him out the entire time. And like I was saying, you just need to walk forward through that shit and have your team jump to your side to help you. Because if you don't, it's just instant death and you end up doing not much.
Yeah, the main thing I'd emphasize for demo on Gully Wash Mid is do not back up into the choke to the health pack.
Yeah, that's never
anything
gonna
other
save
than that is better. Because if you do back up into it, every now and again, someone's going to come up out of the drop down and absolutely dominate you.
That happened in that game too. A scout came out and killed him.
So that it's not safe there. The health pack is tempting, but you need to let it go. The other thing is that if you do manage to hit them, a lot of the time the enemy player will go into that choke and try to get the health pack, and then you can just stick them out of mid. Because they'll, one or two stickies down on the ground will basically kill them when they try to come back through, even if they grab the health pack.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all in all, not too bad. Need to work on the lobby holds, and don't...
Freeing space for demo.
Yeah, at mid, and don't lollygag when you're capping mid. There's way too much of a big gangbang happening after mid wins. You gotta... Your combo or whoever... Either it could be any of the heavies, demo.
It could be anybody, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you just need to keep going. Like, leave whoever you want. Leave a scout, leave a soldier, whatever. You just gotta go. Yeah,
if your medic survives in particular, any of the heavies, roamer, pocket, demo, and the medic need to start going.
If your medic survives, it's instant. You don't even think about it. You leave whoever needs to be left, and you just keep going. The medic should be on second instantly.
Yep, and then if their med survived as well, that's going to force them into a position where they either have to pop their Uber to stop you from taking second, or they have to save their Uber for last, depending on how bad their mid was, and that's always better than being too slow and letting them get out there and having them force your Uber when you push.
Yeah. And another thing is, like, don't be afraid to take any risks on last. Like, I know it didn't really happen this game, but they did it a few times, and I felt like they were trying to, but so much random shit just happened that it didn't end up mattering. Like they would pull out a sniper, and then somebody would just randomly die in like a flank or something, and then they would push, and it would be really weird. So I felt like they were just kind of like, I don't know, they wanted to do the sit there with the sniper thing, but then something else just ended up happening.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, I don't know.
And then your sniper doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, and then it kind of hurts you, but I mean, it wasn't really their fault. He didn't know he was going to die, but...
Yeah, so that was just that would have never happened. The kills would have come much quicker if they'd had a better lobby hold.
Yeah.
So, to review that, you can give me what you like to do, but I like to have the roamer up in Riverside by himself. A scout occasionally comes and checks on him every couple seconds, and then the other scout stays lower on that health pack, careful not to actually peek the door and get sniped if there is a defensive sniper. And then the pocket and the demo and the med just set up on that platform with the medic with his back against the wall in the stairwell.
Yeah.
and that's pretty much all you need to do. They can't get in. The only thing that can happen to you is if they rush a buff scout into the roamer when the scout that's normally up there with the roamer.
The chances of them surviving that are low, so...
Yeah, so you're fine.
That's pretty much the best way you can do it. I mean, if you're afraid of that, then just stick another scout with the roamer up there, and then just have one scout watching the stair at the bottom.
Yeah, and if the scout will see anybody trying to come in pretty much right away, and then the pocket just drops down, and that's that. They can't get in. So that did need to be worked on. But yeah, other than that, not too bad.
Oh, pretty good.
Alright, well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. It's been Marxist, along mostly with Smooth, but I think Walrus was also here for a time.
Yeah.
So there's Walrus. So thanks for watching, have a good one. Feel free to submit more demos if you want.